the Bob Mills Weather Center, meteorologist Stephen Nairns.
Again, these last couple cool mornings have been quite the treat, and hope we enjoyed it. You know, eventually, you know what the deal. We get past the end of summer, we'll get into the drills. We get in early fall where this becomes commonplace. We do this every morning, but it's just a nice little tease ahead before summer heat returns. Our low this morning in Tulsa was 62. It's our coolest morning since June 12th when we hit 61 in Tulsa specifically. So 65 days since we've been this cool or had a morning this cool. So certainly has been a nice change of pace. And of course, as I showed you earlier, we had quite a few spots that were in the mid to upper 50s outside of the heart of the metro this morning. So very, very comfortable. Heading into the lunchtime hour, we're looking from downtown, looking towards Chapman Stadium. It's a big concert going on at TU this evening with some classic rock bands. That place is going to be full. It's the first time in a long time they've had a concert like this, a show like this at Chapman Stadium. They're getting things set up. We are in the low 80s. Once again, basically no heat index factor because the dew points are in the low 60s. Those are going to creep up a little more this afternoon with slightly higher dew points and really no wind to speak of. You may kind of feel the warmth a little bit more, may feel slightly more uncomfortable at times. I say that in a relative sense because, again, by August standards, this is still really, really good. For the afternoon hours, we'll make a climb to about 88 to 89 here in Tulsa. South winds remaining light. Still 88 at the 6 o'clock hour. And if you're going to be out of Chapman Stadium this evening for the big concert, again, upper 80s at the 6 o'clock hour as we go through the evening. Eventually, especially as we head towards about the 9 o'clock hour, temperatures will start falling back into the upper 70s, mid 70s by 10 o'clock with a light but steady southeasterly breeze. The breeze actually may be slightly stronger this evening than it is right now, but all in all, it looks great if you're going to go to that concert at Chapman this evening. All right, back to today. Highs, again, upper 80s, mid 80s out around Tahlequah, Grand Lake, Grove, Jay, and then down southeastern Oklahoma near McAllister, back out towards Stillwater. That's where we could at least briefly hit 90 by the late afternoon hours, but still a little below normal. Now, as the temperatures climb, we've been talking about this, so does the humidity over the next several days. Tomorrow will be noticeably more humid, and unfortunately, we're in kind of that miserable range from a humidity standpoint this weekend, which means a higher heat index starting to return. And just to break the bad news to you now, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, heat advisory, if not excessive heat warning criteria, will be back for at least part of green country, and that may extend into next week as well as we get kind of into another late summer heat wave across not only Oklahoma, but across a good chunk of the middle of the country. So over the next few days, as I show you the statewide view, you can check out our temperatures in eastern Oklahoma, but then also keep an eye on those temperatures in southwestern Oklahoma. Notice how hot it gets there. That's where it's been drying out a little bit more recently from a drought standpoint, so that's why their temperatures are taking off so quickly, but just gives you that general idea of where our highs are headed. Now, there's actually going to be a very weak boundary that kind of creeps in from east to west late Thursday and early Friday. It doesn't look like it's really going to impact our temperatures more than maybe a degree or two. If anything else, it may just hold off the triple digits for another day on Friday, keep that in western Oklahoma. But Friday will still be a hot one. Saturday will be a hot one as well. And as we head into the weekend, as we take a look at the 7-day forecast, that's when those triple digits start to make a return for the first time in a little bit. So once again, enjoy today. Outstanding weather, light winds, but beautiful sunny conditions and slightly below normal. Mid-90s Thursday, upper 90s on Friday. Heat index values starting to creep up. There are those triple digits creeping in over the weekend on Saturday and Sunday and Monday. And more than likely, we're going to be kind of steady as she goes on that with the heat rolling right along with no rain chances to speak of as we head well into next week.